I feel like they have learned a lesson. Alex, girl, what are you talking about? Victoria's Secret ditches prioritizing wokeness over sexiness after sales drop. Now, I'm not a huge fan of saying woke, 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 or anything like that, okay? But let's get into all of this. It says lingerie chain Victoria's Secret is reportedly ditching its woke feminist makeover of recent years as it did not translate to business success. Since the brand decided to move away from its hypersexualized image, Victoria's Secret has seen a significant revenue drop. Okay, y'all. Oh, let's get into it. Kathleen Chen reported that the brand's effort to promote inclusivity, which included making alphabet pro women's soccer player and outspoken leftist Megan Rapinoe, as well as a trans woman spokesperson, getting rid of its famous angel supermodels, gained favorable reviews from online critics, but never translated into sales. So here's the thing. You're pushing alphabet everything, okay? And you're saying, okay, we got our cute little angels, but we're going to put you on the sideline because we're going to promote all this stuff over there, okay? Because this is what the woke is. This is the new stuff. This is what's edgy. This is what's promoting. And no one is buying your stuff. Oh my goodness. Who would have thought? Victoria's Secret angels. You take out the angels. You put Victor's Secret and nobody wants it anymore? That's a shocker to me, okay? Duh. Because what you're doing is you're pandering to an audience that is not actually supporting your stuff. What you're saying is you have all these people who are complaining, saying, oh, there's no lack of diversity. Oh, well, you're not this and that. And you're like, oh, wait, here's all the diversity. Oh my God, I'm so happy to love Victoria's Secret. It's so diverse now. Oh my God. We're still not going to buy any of your stuff. But if you're not buying my stuff, so why, if you're not going to buy my stuff, then why am I caring about y'all being included in my stuff if you're not purchasing anything from it? It's like saying me being like, well, we need more diversity and more females in Manscape. Well, you'll be like, well, Manscape is manscape for men's grooming. Why would we need a female? Well, put me on there. Then you put me on there and your sales drop. And then you're confused why your sales dropped. Because it's not for me. It's not for women, you know? But let's continue. Oh, and also I was like, okay, so you have, like, let's say, look at Little Mermaid. You had all the white dudes complaining, saying how it's racist and whatever, and all that kind of stuff. But they're not even watching the movie. I'm like, well, why are you mad about something you're not even going to be supporting anyways? This doesn't make any sense. But let's continue. Said according to the numbers, the lingerie brand's projected revenue for 2023 is $6.2 billion, which is 5% lower than it was last year, and even lower than 2020 when the brand's revenue was $7.5 billion. The drop in Victoria's Secret sales also followed the company's move to make its board of directors mostly females, which I agree with anyways. I feel like it should be mostly females because females are wearing this stuff. We need to see the functionality of it. We need to see the fit of it because there are some things. I mean, I've looked on Victoria's Secret in terms of just like the regular clothing, and a lot of that stuff has some low reviews, or quite a few of it has low reviews, and it's because, oh, the fabric isn't good, the fit isn't good. For a high-end brand like that, that's one of those things where if you had a woman instead of a dude, just be like, yeah, you could just put it on. If you had a woman looking at it, like if I was there, I'd be like, okay, model, put it on. And I'd be like, okay, why is this feels itchy. I don't like the way this feels. It looks thin. Let me get a light. Okay, so if the sun comes, I can see your whole thong. We're not having that. Okay, we're going to make it a little thicker. The men, on the other hand, would not look at all that kind of stuff because they don't wear that kind of stuff. So it makes sense why you would have more women in there. But I do also think you should make sure you have men in there. You will have men because look at the lingerie, for example. You also want just different opinions anyways. But look at lingerie, for example. I'm going to just talk about me. If I'm wearing lingerie, I'm not wearing it for me. I'm wearing it for my man. And that's it. Okay. For me personally, I like to, wear nothing. Okay. So if I'm going to be putting this on, I'm going to be putting it on for him. So what would he like? That is good for having a man there as well. But Let's continue. It says in 2021, the soccer player called out what the brand had been before the revamp, claiming it has set out a really harmful message and that it was patriarchal sexist, viewing not just what it meant to be sexy, but what the clothes are trying to accomplish through a male lens and through what men desire. Lingerie, like I mentioned, now everything else is different, but lingerie, which they are heavy on lingerie, for me at least, I don't wear it for me. Okay. I wear it for him. Okay. So that's one of those things where it's like, I think that's the point. Okay. But let's continue. She also said, and it was very much marketed towards younger women. I don't know how true that is because Victoria's Secret. So this shirt is actually pink, what I'm wearing right now. Maybe like, oh, it does pink. It's tie dye. No, it's actually pink, Victoria's Secret pink. Okay. Now this stuff is more college campus, 18 to 28 ish. Okay. That's their target. Obviously anyone can wear whatever, but that's who they really have in mind. Like, okay, these are the people who's really going to buy my stuff. That's why they have campus ambassadors and all that. Meanwhile, Victoria's Secret is more like, obviously you say you're 29 or whatever and up. Okay. I mean, anyone could buy anything, but this is really who we have in mind for this, because this is the group that we feel is going to make us the most money. Okay. Everyone else, cool, but you're not going to have a 50-year-old woman buying something like this or, some of their other stuff that they got, their campus stuff. You'll be like, I want something a little more sexier. So let me go over here. So that's where you would have that. So I'm kind of confused what she means. Like it was more for younger women when really pink was for that and not necessarily Victoria's Secret itself was for that. You know what I mean? So I didn't really understand that. But like I said, if I'm buying lingerie, I'm getting it from my man, period. I remember he even mentioned one day, he was like, you don't really smell like anything. He's like, you don't really like, you're not smelling like roses or you're not putting anything on. You know what I mean? So you don't really have a smell. So what did I initially do? I was like, well, dang, because back in the day, I used to then I gave all my stuff away. I was like, I don't care because I got all my stuff at Bath and Body Works. And then I was like, let me see. So I went on eBay, and I got some Bath and Body Works, ordered some Bath and Body Works off of there. And then I was like, I want some scented water, some eau de parfum, So I was like, okay, well, where can I was like, oh, let me just go to Victoria's Secret. And they had a sale going on during that time. So I was like, okay, let me go and get some Victoria's Secret. And I went and got quite a few eau de parfums. Okay. So I was like, cool. So that's the thing. I'm thinking, ooh, something sexy. Like those were cute scents, Bath and Body Works, which I think is owned by the same people anyways. But those are cute scents. But I was like, something sexy. What is something sexy? Victoria's Secret. Ooh, Bombshell. Boom. And what did I do? I went and bought Bombshell Seduction, regular Bombshell, Intense Bombshell. I even had, I got a whole bunch of rollerballs and I have like some other, sprays up there. So I was like, okay, I don't get how this doesn't immediately translate to sexy, but what y'all doing does, okay? And what y'all doing didn't make any money. So I don't get how that's sexy, okay? Being broke and cute, okay? Let's continue. The fashion outlet Chen noted that the lingerie company's attempt to stop the financial drain body positivity or body positive marketing was causing was to bring back its runway show format and blend the sexiness the brand had become famous for with some of its more inclusive initiatives. Yeah, I'm going to continue and I'm going to add something in. She describes the Victoria's Secret, the Tour 23, was a display that fell somewhere between the personification of male lust of the brand's aughts era, heyday, and the inclusive utopia promoted by its disruptors. Okay, I'm going to actually put an image up here and down below I'm going to be linking my video. So this is a video I did a little bit ago, a couple weeks ago. And essentially, I was talking about how terrible this whole Victoria's Secret Tour 23 was. Okay, because just watch the video. Okay, watch the whole thing. Let me know what y'all think, down here, over there, whatever the case may be, because it just was not good at all. Okay. it didn't make it. It was like a sponsored Victoria's Secret event, and it just didn't make any sense. And then they were adding in all this other stuff, which was your extra inclusive. It was all this other stuff. You had people talking about, binaries and identity politics and all that, which I feel like really have no place to be in Victoria's Secret. There's really no point in even bringing in all this additional identity politics. Nothing wrong with having some diversity, but what they were doing was just kind of like unnecessary, because they were bringing it up, and I'm like, well, who? Like, there was this one guy, he was like, I'm a black woman, not a black man. I'm like, who? I mean, clearly, but I was like, I'm confused. Who said that you were? Who questioned that? Who honestly in this documentary thing really questioned what you just mentioned right now? Nobody did. I'm just like, I don't really get why you even brought that up. And it was just a whole bunch of other stuff where I'm like, why is this even here? Watch the video and you'll see. Let's continue. It says Victoria's Secret's and Pink brand president Greg Unis summed up this new direction for the company, reportedly telling investors sexiness can be inclusive. He explained that sexiness can celebrate the diverse experience of our customers, and that's what we're focused on. Chief Executive Martin Waters also reportedly admitted that the inclusivity initiatives were not profitable for the company, stating, despite everyone's best endeavors, it's just not enough to carry the day. I.e., I know y'all want all this, mixing and all this extra stuff that's going on, putting in it, but we ain't doing that because we ain't making any money. Okay. According to Business of Fashion, the company's new goal is to improve profitability and cross back over $7 billion in annual sales. To meet this objective, the brand plans to roll out activewear and swimwear, update its existing stores, and open up 400 new ones outside the U.S. Okay, so we're going to get more into my thoughts because, oh boy, do I have them. Still have a diverse amount of women, females, okay? Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Indian, Native American, whatever. I want to see that. Okay, we don't need to have everybody be white and maybe 2 black folks in here, but I want to see a nice blend of everybody. Okay, I also want to see different body types. I want to see small, medium, and large. Okay, that's really what I want to see. So me, I'm about a medium right here, believe it or not. I thought you were large, girl. I know. But I'm about a medium. Okay, but I want to see small, medium, and large. These models are about an extra small, so fine, extra small, medium, large. I want to see those. Okay, now you may be like, but Alex, what about our 3X women? If you wanted the bigger girls and all that other stuff, we could just put that stuff on the site. Okay, so we're gonna advertise, show extra small, medium, large, different kind of body types, whatever. All right, and this is my idea of it. And the extra large, 2X, 3, 4, 5, we're gonna put that stuff on the website. Okay, just like when you go and see these runways, you're not seeing people with triple D breasts. Okay, but we may sell triple D, but you're not gonna see triple D. Okay, so it just is what it is. Also, all of these other people, the soccer player that they mentioned, get rid of the soccer player and all these types of people that are like that. You may be like, oh, Alex, what you talking about the alphabet? I didn't say that. I'm talking about just the appearance of the person. The blue, green hair. Name one Victoria's Secret angel who has blue, green hair walking down the runway. Please let me know. Oh, you ain't gonna see one. All the tatted up and all the extra stuff. Name one Victoria's Secret angel from back in the day when they were making all that money too, that had the blue, green hair, tatted up, short haircut, doing all this extra stuff. You'll be like, oh, well, there's not really any. That's my point. Okay. All that extra stuff. That's another reason why their sales were falling, because people were looking at it like, that's not Victoria's Secret. I mean, that may be a model from somewhere else, but that doesn't look like Victoria's Secret just looking at her. I'm not talking about whatever you do in your bedroom, talking about any kind of other identity politics. I'm talking about just appearance wise. No, just like I said up in the 23, there was a lady, she was like, oh, I'm a model. And I was looking at her. She got gold teeth in the mouth. She's tatted up and doing, I was like, okay. Meanwhile, you look at any of the angels, none of them look like her. I'm not even talking about like body type. I'm just talking about what you purposely did to alter your appearance. Okay. We don't need that. Okay. Oh, but come on, Alice. Come on. It's not making money. If it was making money, you would see everyone having purple hair, green hair, blue hair, all this other stuff. It didn't make money. And they were doing this for a couple of years and it's not making money. So we're going to stop it. Okay. We also don't need, y'all, I know people going to get mad. We also don't need men's bulges in women underwear. Let me repeat it. We do not need your thing in our women's underwear. Okay? We got our liner for our women. Men don't need that. Why? Because they don't have that particular body part to need that little strip that's in women's panties. But Alex, it's not making money. Okay? Y'all can say, people can say whatever they want, because I know people will get mad and say, oh, that ain't right, that ain't right. It's not making money. If it was making money, then there'll be bulges and green hair and purple hair and tattoos left and right everywhere. But it's not making money. People are still buying, but their sales have dropped. Okay. And this is part of what the CEO and the executive, whatever dude said. Okay. It's not making money. Okay. You had no one who was on board with all of this tomfoolery. This was not the target audience. Look at what happened with Bud Light. They put Dylan Mulvaney up there doing whatever he does. I don't know what he does. I guess he's a makeup guy or whatever. But they put Dylan up there doing everything that he's doing and everything. And then you had Bud Light being like, oh yeah, we're gonna have one, and people are like, okay, well, I'm done buying this. It's not making money. You can't just be throwing things on there and it's not for your target audience. It's like me, like I mentioned earlier. It's like me being like, hey, try Manscaped. Manscaped is really good. I even do my pits with Manscaped. You'll be like, but that's a woman up there. Yeah, but we got to make it edgy for men. Nah, I just go over here with Tom's shavers because that's for men. And I'm seeing all these women using Manscaped. This ain't for you though. Why can't we not have something for us? Because it won't make money. Okay. But now we're gonna get into said body positivity. Okay. We gotta touch in this subject. Okay. So for me personally, I am partially for body positivity. Okay. A lot of it is promoting overweight and obesity. Now you may say, oh, body positivity is more than that. Body positivity, and that's why I see people who are skinny and y'all, oh, this girl too skinny. Okay. Oh, them models, they too skinny. Them models, they're like stupid. Those models of body positivity, are they not? Oops. Uh-oh. Okay. People shaming men. Oh, your shoe size. You short. Ooh, your peen. Ooh, this and ooh, that. That's body positivity, which they cannot control, especially when you have women. When you are slimmer, there's a lot of people who do have high metabolism and they just are tiny. That just is what it is. Or they want to keep up their shape. You know what I mean? Which is stuff that in those instances, some you can't control, some you can't. With the men, with a lot of these issues that women have, they cannot control. Oh, he bald. He can't control that. Oh, he got a little. He can't control that. Okay. Oh, he's short. He can't control that. Meanwhile, you could control if that fork goes in your mouth or not. And I'm not skinny myself, so I'm talking about myself as well. Okay. But that's one of the things, people look at all of that kind of stuff. And they're just like, oh, well, but I could be overweight. What's the problem with being overweight? And all causes of death, mortality, high blood pressure, hypertension, high LDL cholesterol, low HDL cholesterol, or high levels of whatever, type 2 diabetes, coronary heart disease, stroke, gallbladder disease, osteoporosis, sleep apnea, breathing problems, many types of cancer, low quality of life, mental health such as clinical depression, anxiety, and other mental disorders, body pain, and difficulty with physical functionings, and these are all caused by obesity. So, we're not doing that. Okay. And like I said, I mean, there's nothing wrong with, you want to be positive. Like I said, if they want to have those sizes, they can have them other places. But in terms of promotion, it just doesn't make sense to do that. Oh, yeah. And it's not making money. I mean, you can't be saying, oh, well, business, we got to do this, we do that. And here's another thing, and it's not to be mean or anything. It's just saying, like, when you look at a lot of this stuff, some of it is not attractive. You have not, women are not the only people that buy from Victoria's. So I'm actually happy that they're reverting back to this. I would like to also see a Victoria's Secret fashion show, like the ones I remember seeing. That's something that I actually would like to see again. I would not mind supporting them. I mean, shoot, I have one of my favorite dresses come from Victoria's Secret too. But that's one of the things. It's like they have learned their lesson. Like, okay, we can't keep on doing this. We can't keep on putting out this kind of material and all this because no one's buying it. So yeah, y'all want the plus size, you want, the LBG, all that kind of stuff, support and all this, but they're not buying your stuff. They said they've lost money because no one's buying. No one's buying. All the people they were advertising to don't even want their stuff, but they have so much stuff to say about it, but they don't even want to buy their stuff. Well, why are you even a part of the equation? Because, and I'm sure they got numbers to see, like, okay, not just like, oh, well, the inclusivity. I'm sure they're looking like, okay, plus size stuff, ain't no one really buying that. Okay, this stuff that she was advertised on, no one's buying that. This stuff that he was advertised on, no, but okay, well, people like their angels better. And yes, I want to see some angels. Like I said, I do want to see more diversity in body types, because not everyone's an extra small. Not every woman is 5'10" and taller. You know what I mean? But let me know what y'all think about this down below. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and also leave a comment down below. I would also appreciate it if you could go on ebay.com, simply type in Latrice Limited, click on shops, and then you can support me right over there. I have a wide variety of items over there. I have many of my own personal Latrice Limited items, which has candles, bath bombs, soaps, essential oil blends, lingerie robes. I have a whole bunch of stuff. I even have comic books on there, men's ties, action figures, a whole bunch of other stuff as well. Definitely support me on there. Like I said, do not forget to like and subscribe, and thank you.